G'day there. Arnie here again from Arnie's Shack. And this is Bible Buddies. Great to have you and your family back as we investigate and discover more about our amazing God and how much He loves us all. Sometimes, no matter how hard we try, it seems like what we are doing is not making a difference. I am sure that is how John Corliss was feeling.
A long time ago, back in 1885, 5 men, 2 women, and 4 children boarded the SS Australia in San Francisco, bound for Melbourne. This was the first group of Seventh-day Adventists to come to Australia as missionaries, and they were excited about sharing the story of God's love in a new country. The group included Henry Scott. He had worked at Pacific Press and would print all the books and papers the men would distribute. Then there were 3 pastors who would preach, run meetings, and give Bible studies to the Australian people, and one of these pastors was John Corliss. There was also another man who was called a colporteur, or what we call today a literature evangelist. Literature evangelists sell books door to door and tell people about Jesus. On July 6, after 5 long weeks at sea, they docked in Sydney, Australia. Stephen Haskell and Mendel Israel, the other 2 pastors in the group, stayed in Sydney for a few extra days. They wanted to see if it was worth sending some missionaries to Sydney too. The others got on a ship, the SS Wentworth, and steamed on to Melbourne. Just imagine how grateful the children would have been to finally get off the ship. Even though it was winter, Pastor John Corliss was excited about being in Melbourne. He badly wanted to tell people about Jesus. They soon found a small house to rent in Hyatt Street, Richmond, and settled in. Back then, Richmond wasn't like it is today. It was a rough part of the city, but it was all that they could afford. John Corliss wanted to get started, so he booked a temperance hall in Richmond and ran 6 lectures. The first night, there were 40 people, but by the end, there were only a few left.
That would have been discouraging for Pastor John Corliss, to travel all that way and not have many people wanting to hear what he wanted to share with them about Jesus. I am sure that he would have read the text from Galatian 6:9. So let's not get tired of doing what is good. Just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. We will be finding out more about this story next time on Bible Buddies. So take care, stay safe, and God bless.